We are missing one on Team Chicago, but I think we'll still let him play. We got ourselves Unstoppable on that team. We got iFox and Relativity. Chicago is missing one. Maybe they're still loading in. Cat is going to be there on the opposite team. Necrolord with Angel Wings and a Tabard. Huh. We got also men here with a PI. What do you PI? Let's see PI the Warlock. We got a Mythline here with Roly as well as Alluvias. Is hanging out of the shade. And CAD versus Chicago. Hopefully the 5th on Team Chicago does get in to actually play the game. But we'll just kind of keep it going. We're just gonna go on. In cap really quickly. Is CAD actually taking a bit of damage, trying to break through the flash guard of Chicago. Chicago trinketing as they see everything coming out of CAD. That's gonna be everything but weapons of order, actually. Are they trying to delay the weapons of order, or was that used earlier? Shackles and Malediction on Chicago. Lines of sights, and Chicago is gonna be able to give himself lots of healing. Plenty of healing, at least for the time being. Cat got himself that flesh scout shield. Actually, why am I saying flesh weapons of order? Because he's BDB. He's actually BDB. I literally keep getting, I keep looking at those wings and keep thinking Kyrian. Obviously Kyrian. Definitely Kyrian. But this man's already playing like as if it's 9.1 with all the customizations. Chicago popping up the big Earth Elemental, making sure he's nice and large and in charge. That should give him plenty of wall to work with and plenty of healing to work with. CAD with a Karma really early. Fist of Fury to lock Chicago down. Chicago is going to play this very defensively. Is CAD playing good Karma? I believe he is. He's getting lots of healing while Karma is up. But I wonder if maybe that's just his passive healing. I guess we'll see if there's a Ring of Peace at some point or not. Chicago getting hit with an in-cap while they're kind of lowish. CAD has a pretty decent advantage. Leg sweep with a BDB. Chicago no chicken for this one. Just going to have to take the damage as they are in Ghost Wolf. Or Ghost Raptor. Trying to see if he can maybe get himself a little bit of Maelstrom off this damage. Got plenty of healing. That's still plenty of damage from Cat though. Getting Chicago South kind of low. Into a stun onto Cat off that Sundering. Does Chicago get the big damage here? Potentially disarm on Chicago. Do they even need a weapon? Looks like Cat is super low. Oh my god. Zap behind the pillar. Tasered. Chicago. Felt like the Cat guy was giving him just... It was like... Hey, hey lady, I got the BD, I got the bone disbrew. You want it? Just tased him. Don't touch me. Don't talk to me. Who are you? Stranger danger. Void Torrent for Chicago. As Chicago gets hit by double eruption. I'm actually surprised. What happened with the lightning bolt? It felt like Ken was winning. And then Chicago got wolves up and running. He got some dots up and running. Ken is just like out of nowhere melting. And we got a 5th on the team faded. Hey, he back. It took him a second. Sunder onto Amen. Amen. I want to say Amen. Playing a gnome. Shout of praise. I guess there's that. Chicago got himself plenty of healing. Gonna be Shackles of Addiction for Amen. Goes in for the Vanthir to break the Shackles. I like that move. What Chicago's gonna cancel the Shackles. He basically just wants to channel it for a bit. Amen trying to just find a way to maybe catch some heals. There goes the big healing. Playing now the legendary where they can heal themselves for a ton. Mind Games in Chicago just gotta have to get some healing to Amen. Better than taking damage. Chicago is gonna have to buzz through that Mind Games as the whole match here. Just trying to make sure that they don't put themselves in danger with a lot of lack of healing. Amen with a Mind Flay. The pets are up. Sunder with a stun totem. Amen super low. Chicken Silence actually super low in health. Shadowman's coming out. Chicago didn't look like they have a way to interrupt it. Lightning bolts out of Amen. Greater Fade. With a fear, Amen is going to need a little bit of healing. Got himself a shield. That shield doesn't last super long. He's going to have to go for some sort of healing at some point. Try not to get interrupted on Shadow. Potentially disperse. No disperse, actually. Wait. No disperse. Big Void Eruption. Trying to see if he can get lucky with Chicago. Chicago trying to run out of these. Horrified in the other direction. And Amen going on for that disperse just to get him some what be healing the CAD. Oh my god, Chicago. As soon as he get wolves, like that's it. It's big burst. Do you have the legendary for the wolves too? I'm actually interested. I'm gonna watch your cooldowns like a hawk. Silence of Chicago. Mind Games to fall. It has a Sunder to break it apart for a moment. Amen with a PI. Chicago could purge it. Greater Fade. I think he still purge PI. Is he able to? Hexen. Amen. Just not to make sure they're gonna cast off. Amen super low in health. Shields up. Mind Games. I think it's over. Void Torrent. Wait, Chicago actually is gonna end up healing him a bit. Actually gonna end up healing him just a little bit. Wait, no, of course he's not running Ghost Wolf Legendary. What am I talking about? Of course he's not. Mind blast by the Shadow Priest. Chicago getting blasted in their mind, but still horrified. The nightmares, the dreams. Interrupt onto Amen. I think it's over. Lightning bolts coming in for Chicago with a Maelstrom. And Amen is kind of just actually recovered a little bit. Just even a little bit. Just a little bit of recovery. Ghosts are in. I think it might be over for Amen's Thunder. I think it's done. Chicago taking them out. I am still surprised with Ked. I am still surprised with that one. I can't get over that. Can we talk about it? I feel like that happened way too quickly. Mythalin is going to be up next. Is it supposed to be like Michelin? Playing that Kyrian burst, that should be a lot of eviscerates, a lot of damage off of those. Especially if you're getting super lucky on those eviscerates. Kidney shot kind of DR'd into a blonde in Chicago. Mythalin just kind of looking around, huh? Chicago? Yeah, it doesn't look like much. I don't know how those other guys died to them. Shadowy duel by Mythalin with an evasion to follow. At least they're able to get basically a free dance. Is Mythalin burned both of her dances, or are they just playing one dance build? Plenty of damage to Chicago with a disarm. Chicago just keep it cool and collected in the ghostful form. Looking to sunder the chain shackle as the smoke bomb comes out. Mythalin not really using the smoke bomb to create line of sight though by the looks of it. Just kind of waiting it out. Kyrian burst is up. Potentially could have a lot of damage. Cheap shot off of that vanish. Do they play 100% crit Lego? Or are they just committed with that Kyrian burst? And down they go. I feel like Chicago didn't do anything. Chicago just auto-attacked them. Flame shock, storm strike. He didn't have wolves or nothing. So Rod on to Chicago as the Warlock drop it down. Infernal Chaos Bolts trying to come out, but Chicago is just going to go behind the pillar chilling. Chaos Bolt finally flying. Really might be able to go for Chaos Bolt. 1, 2, both of them into the grounding totem. That grounding totem. Yeah. Hit more than they could chew. Where they shackles malediction onto Ruli, trying to go for a stun around the corner. Ruli's health is actually completely necrotic out. Could be under a lot of pressure. But Chicago trying to put in some damage into the Warlock health bar. Chaos Bolts trying to fly into a quick sunder. Has an interrupted the Nitro. Ruli, I think, is just time out. It's over. Into the... Wait, are you seriously just gonna let him... Wait, Succubus CC! Oh, Succubus CC! Wait, Ruli! Oh my god, he actually got himself a cheat death. Guaranteed cheat death. I don't know if Chicago was actually going to try to stop it. Maybe trick it for it. Just maybe decide not to. Maybe Chicago is letting this happen because they need cooldowns. It's going to be quick interrupt into Ruli trying to set up a Chaos Ball. But looks like Chicago drop it down a grounding totem. Ruli not letting that Chaos Ball go flying just yet. Has himself a shield. Mortical in Chicago. Potentially could maybe get a fear into a bunch of Chaos Bolts. Looks like Chicago heading to the pillar immediately. Seeing that Chaos Bolt not interrupting immediately. Just trying to purge Ruli of any kind of buffs that he's got. So Rod trying to make a play. Does Chicago go for interrupting any of these? Gonna be that fear interrupted with a Succubus CC. Really trying to dodge away from the capacitor totem. Actually does a good job, but really find himself super low on health. Ghost Wolves are up. I think those Ghost Wolves are just gonna end up taking him down unless he does something, and Ghost Wolves do take him down with Luveas as a last one left. That looks a little... Wait, that looks a little weird. In cat form, his whole front of his body is just like rigid. It's just trying to hold on to. It's just trying to hold on to the umbrella as a cat. Bashed by Luvius with a big Kamoke. The Spirit Chicago has a chicken for it with an interrupt. I think Luvius playing that minute Kamoke most likely. So you should be able to do it next go with an Incarn potentially. Chicago has a full flesh cut up. Luvius just needs to break through flesh cut. Able to do it so far. If he's able to just maintain some dots, maybe a bit of pressure on Chicago, he might be able to get a bunch of star surges with full incarnation. Disarm onto Chicago. Does Chicago even need weapons to do damage here? Just Ghost Wolves and a Flame Shock seems to do all the work sometimes. Maybe with some lightning bolts like Ked, just chase them down. Oh my god. We'll see, boys. We'll see. Can Luvias come back out of this one? Chicago just keeps pressuring him. Keeps pressuring and keeps the pressure on. Thorns are up, trying to purge him. Luvias does have incarnation coming back very soon. Chicago with a wall. Ghost was up really soon. Shrink it back up if they need it. So Luvias might need to again go for a longer game. Maybe bash to Chicago. Big Convoke. Force to trick out Chicago. And then go again the next time around. He might need to make a big play. Or just go for the big surprise strategy. Just kind of out of nowhere. Ghosts are in. Silence of Chicago with a bash as well. Chicago tricks out of it. Not standing in silence at all. Luvias trying to go some damage. Shut him out for a second. But it looks of it. Back into bear form. Still has incarnation. Potentially Convoke still. Chicago has an interrupt for it if they need to. Luvias no longer with a stun. Chicago did trick it out of it. Shackles. It looks like Shackles is lasting the whole time. Luvias is done with that seed pod. Yeah, there's only so much you can do. He tried to see if he might be able to last long enough, maybe get Incarnation back. I was gonna say, did Chicago not kill the Seed Pod? He tried to do the best he could, man. You gotta give him credit. But Chicago with a 1v5, it looked like a 1v4. But killing the Seed Pod doesn't actually count, because if you kill the Seed Pod kills the person inside of the Seed Pods, then you don't actually get the kill. So he did get the kill, what I'm starting to say.